What is up, Leo? Welcome to Soulfire Tarot. This is reading for March 2025. My name is Steve. Thanks for tuning in. All right, Leo. Let's get going here. Let's see where the theme, the energy is for the month of March coming up here. I like to tune into the energy, the card that's calling, rather than just pick. So bear with me here. I think it'll be worthwhile for you. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so Leo, look what we got here. We have the Nine of Cups. You know, I feel like something, things are kind of coming raining down. You know, the rain's coming, that nourishing water, you know, down to your life. We got the Nine of Pentacles here. I like to see this card as like grateful, kind of like rapturous, like, yes, I'm grateful for these choices, for this fruit, for this harvest, right? And all the things, all the choices, all the work, all the accomplishment and success that went ahead to realize this. You know, it's a card of completion. So I feel like something's going to be completing, and there's things to be grateful for sure. You know, looking at last month's Leo, we're definitely going through some transitions here. You know, a threshold, overcoming some fears. You know, stepping into a new domain. You know, perhaps an area where we're new about, we're uncomfortable in, perhaps initially. You know, some things we might be afraid of. You don't want to step on snake. You know. But it's good to face our fears, you know, to take a look at those sometimes and to realistically assess, like, is there reality to it, or is it something that's limiting in our belief? And perhaps if we kind of like toy around and get some added perspective and kind of detach and look from various perspectives and get clear from, you know, our gut reactions or our visceral kind of energy around things, we can find that it wasn't something to be so afraid of after all. But let's keep tuning in here and see what else is coming up for the energy theme of the month. Yeah, there's a card at the bottom here. It's popping out. So the Two of Swords, making a decision, something that you've been dreaming about, something that you're thinking about, you know, you're looking for, but you might not exactly see it as clear as maybe best suited or necessary for you. You know, we see this woman with her eyes closed, puckering her lips, you know, just like, you know, looking for this decision, something that we love, something that we yearn for, you know. But what if a big old stinky werewolf came and was about to, you know, kiss her? You know, I don't know if she'd like that. I don't know if she's looking for that werewolf in the night of life there outside of her home. So yeah, this I feel like is suggesting, you know, vigilance, awareness, you know, keeping your eyes open when it comes to making a decision, being careful about something, because this is a two. So this also has an energy of, you know, like starting something new in the sequence of the numbers, right? The sequence of life. So yeah, let's keep on going in there. Yeah, we have the Star in reverse. So yeah, I feel like there's, for some of you, there might be an energy around this decision making, you know, where what kind of decision can you make that's going to, you know, serve your radiance? You know, if you could come together and combine the best of your abilities to really shine and let your soul shine, you know, bring your brilliance to life, your gifts to life, to be the star, you know, the emblazoned, embodied star of the soul's gift to you, the star of the sun. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, perhaps that's what this question is doing. You know, are the decisions you're making ultimately serving this, you know, brilliance? Bring that to life, Leo. You know, we need you. We want you at your best. You know it. You know what you can do. You know who you are. There's some part of you that knows and remembers, you know? And sometimes that might be scary. That might be, you know, Might be scary going out and, bringing your best, making a decision to get there. But it's worthwhile when the rain comes and you got lots of fruit to share and enjoy and participate in life. There's a lot to be grateful for. You could be the person raining down. You could be the person receiving the rain, that fertile harvest down at the lake. All right, Psychic Tarot pull time. I'm going to scan these. These are a bit bigger and chonky. Look at these chonkers. All right. Yeah, something right in the middle of the heart here. Yeah, truth. We have the truth card. Living in your truth, embracing the truth, owning up to the truth. We see the scales, so this is another form of the justice card. But the truth, there's always a reckoning towards the truth. The truth may remain hidden, but like the moon, eventually it becomes fully illuminated, So for this month, an energy of being truthful to yourself, being honest, being open, being forthright. Think about how the truth feels. The truth can set you free. We might be afraid of the truth, but when we own up to that, the universe will support us in that truth. What better can we be than honest? Even if it's not objectively right, subjectively to us and our truth. That's what you got. That'll redeem us. Brilliant. All right, I'm going to get into the wild shamanic spaces with the animal oracle cards here and see what kind of animal spirit is speaking for you. Might be with you spiritually for this month. Leo, I swear to God, if it's a lion, I swear to God. Transformation, the butterfly. Ay, 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 my little butterfly. Yeah. So you see this beautiful, resplendent flower, right? From the pupa, the transformation into this creature in the alchemical sigil. So, yeah, transformation, changes, so many changes all around, not just for you, Leo, but for every sign, really. So, yeah, a transformation, but transformation for what? Let's keep reading here. The base chakra, foundational transformation. Wow, Leo. This might be a time of big life changes for you. It's all for the better. The more you can embrace it, work with the energies, work with your guidance, work with your truth, embrace your gifts, choose what truly lights you up and brings you into the best. Your service, your gift, your transmission as a soul here in life, as the star. Stability, groundedness, rootedness, the base, the foundation, your sense of security, transformation. Perhaps some of you, it might be something like, perhaps a change of scenery, perhaps some kind of transformation in terms of location, something that we might be familiar with, finding a new, perhaps it's a home, perhaps it's a place of residence, perhaps it's the home you're already in, some kind of transformation going on, and embracing the truth and having the time to really find that brilliance, to face our fears and to see what gold is on the other side. Just past, look, it's a little measly snake. It ain't nothing that big. You're so much bigger than that snake. You can outwit that snake, whatever that fear is, Yeah, and understanding, there's a lot to be grateful for, and you get, what are your fruits, what nourishes you? How can you share that nourishment with other people, to bring them in your life, perhaps? Yeah. Yeah, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, we see this child with the Ouroboros and the snake, the recreation of life, you know, the journey, starting something new here, you know. This is going on the path and being in Pentacles, yeah, starting something new. So perhaps some of you, you know, you might be finding something with a new career. You might be looking to start researching into something new, perhaps. It would be a good time to kind of see where it takes you, you know, because we have this child in this hand, this divine hand with the Ouroboros. The child just kind of like hypnotized, like, oh, this is enchanting, you know, something's got your attention, you know, see where that might go, see what you can learn, see where that might take you here. And I'm seeing this underneath the Two of Swords, you know, again, this decision, whatever this might be, and seeing where it gets you, even though you might not be able to see exactly what that decision might entail. I'm going to read a little bit more into that there. Yeah, and the Queen of Wands reminding us, you know, to be grounded in our confidence, to be grounded in the sense of our ability to create, to know the stuff we are made of and what we can make with it. You know, we all have our gifts, we all have our skills, you know. So what might make you, or what do you know of yourself that you can feel grounded and confident in? What is going to give you this confidence, this stability, this passion when it comes to the manifestation and the direction of perhaps something new coming through here, a new opportunity, a new direction. Yeah, fascinating. I'm going to go back to these Psychic Tarot cards. I love these here. I love the art on them. Yep, there we go. This one. Yeah, fulfillment and wishes. So there's also a positive energy coming through overall in the sign for this month for y'all Leos, you know. So I think this might be a time where some things are starting to click, you know, like the fulfillment of your wishes. Maybe it could have been something, you know, going back years ago, you know. Perhaps with this reflection, you might start to see like, holy shit, I forgot about this. I was praying for this. I was hoping for this months ago. Maybe something might be clicking here, you know, in this overall spread, you know, maybe something will be coming true one way or another. Always is, right? In this transformation of this base, of these foundations. Yeah. So I feel like you are protected. I feel like there's a lot of strength around this Leo sign. I feel like astrologically there's some really benefic force that's at play that will make it hard for things to go wrong. Even if it's weird because it's like there's this sense of kind of like turbidity and things like changing like on the ground level. But at the same time, it's almost like there's these like bigger hands that are just like, okay, we're going to rearrange this now. And it's just a matter of kind of like sticking with it and kind of working with how it's like nudging us, you know, to go through these things, to complete our journey, whatever that might be. Yep. To break us from the chains that bind us, ultimately, you know. So this is about liberation. I feel like this is kind of the key semblance of the transfiguration and the transformation right here, you know, Leo. So perhaps for some of you, you already see this, you're conscious of it. You can see, you know, between the words here that there is a transformation, you know. And again, the Devil card, it's nothing to be afraid of in this context. It's about liberation and bondage, you know, chained, enslaved to these things, to our animal nature, right? Like, oh, I love smoking all the time. I love eating fast food. You know, all these decisions come with a price, come with a cost, right? It's basic karma, cause and effect, right? But sometimes we live in our life, we learn certain lessons. Things serve us for a time, but then ultimately life changes. The journey of the season changes. And it's like, you know what? Some of these things, they're kind of in the way. They're holding me down. Those are chains, you know? How do you break through these things? You know, you got to give some things up to get where we're going, to get lighter, to get capable, you know, to throw to pitch, to make the diamond, to cut the hair, whatever it might be. So, yeah, beautiful, Leo, beautiful. I'm going to pull one more of these Psychic Tarot cards here. Being generous with this time, because I love these. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Mental conflict. So again, I feel like some of you, although there might be mental conflict of pertaining to making decisions, a burden, perhaps things to do, things that are heavy on our mind, but being true to ourselves, right? And understanding how we can, reconfigure these elements, gold, silver, lead, cadmium, whatever kind of metaphorical elements useful in this semblance, to get to a place where we can come to our confident, stable, grounded brilliance and our ability to passionately yet maturely conduct our will and our passion, our joy in life for the fulfillment of wishes, yours and others. Beautiful. Awesome. All right. We're going to finish with a Teal Swan blind spot reading here. So these oftentimes just kind of help illuminate the blind spot / the shadow. So this is for the theme of March. Let's see how this resonates. One at the bottom again. We have the 75. Third from the top out of 78. You see here. Yep. That sigil. Yep. It's just resonating with the time. So let's read into that and see what the mind's got to unwind. 75. That is 65. Incompatibility. Yeah. So generally, think about this. Some things fit, other things don't. Some things fit, but there's resistance. There might be pain, there might be sludge. How does it fit? How does it run smoothly where people are happy? So, incompatibility. If you have drawn the sigil, incompatibility is present, and you are not perhaps seeing or acknowledging it. This could be incompatibility with anything such as another person, a living environment, a health or spiritual practice, a group, or a job. You being called to stop trying to force a square peg into a round hole and accept this incompatibility so you can allow yourself or someone else to gravitate to what is compatible instead of continuing to try to change what will not change. Incompatibility is the condition of two things being so different in nature and so uncomplementary in that difference that they are incapable of coexisting harmoniously. Did you get this last month? Maybe. I don't know. It is tempting to assume that incompatibility is simply about having differences, but what incompatibility is really about is putting people with these non-harmonious differences in roles or positions with each other that require there to be either no difference or that require a difference that is non-harmonious in nature to be harmonious, which is weird. It's like you want positive, negative dynamism, right? But then it's like, you got like a negative, positive, and it's like, well, let's just put some more positive on this negative, and then eventually that negative on a negative will, I don't know. When incompatibility is present in a relationship, it is usually very difficult for people to admit it, to change the nature of the relationship, to change the role in each other's life, or to end the relationship. We want everything to work out so badly because we can't face the reality of the incompatibility because of what it would mean to us. But due to this, we destroy the relationship. We try to make the other person compatible with us by making them wrong or bad for their difference, which creates shame in them. And they most likely will do the same for us. After a while, the emotional condition of the relationship itself is shame and resentment towards each other because of it. Often when we make the other person wrong for their difference, we come up with a reason why they are wrong for it and try to then heal them out of that difference or try to change it so that it doesn't exist. This never works because if you try, the message conveyed by approaching them in this manner will be, you need to be fixed because something is wrong with you. They will feel totally unloved by you and unaccepted and unwanted as they are. There is a time when people, things, or circumstances come into our life specifically so that we will change and morph into different, healthier, and more expanded versions of ourselves. The butterfly. The pain we feel in changing so as to align with those people, things, or circumstances is the natural result of growth. There are other times when the pain we feel in changing to align with people, things, and circumstances is not the pain of growth, but the pain of denying who we really are and trying to make ourselves into something that we are not. I'm Peter Pan. I can't let it go. I want to be a real boy. If you have drawn the sigil, this is one of those times that the pain does not mean positive growth. It means either you are resisting your true self or someone else's true self, or someone else is resisting your true self or their own. For anything to improve, you need to own up to the incompatibility and stop forcing yourself or anyone else sideways. Gravitate and let them gravitate towards something that is truly compatible. Dun, 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 dun. That concludes the March 2025 Soulfire Tarot reading for you, dear Leah. All right, and with that, a little ding. And you give me likes, I give you more tarot, okay? You give me thumbs down, I still give you more tarot anyways. Hey, what do you want? This is a business. Peace.